Hi everyone, Caroline here. I've noticed that there are so many crystal lovers, even people who I work with who wear healing crystals that have no focused or directed energy. And so there's really nothing going on with the crystals that they're working with or that they're wearing. And also, there's some other people who are just sort of hoping that the crystals that they are using are working for them in some way. And they're just sort of randomly using or wearing their crystals, even though they are not even sure what's going on with the crystals. They don't even know whether the crystals are working or not. All they know is that they're not getting the results that they want. You know what I mean? And it's not even funny because there's so many of us who are like that. I remember for me personally, in the beginning, I just used to randomly apply my crystals and follow my intuition, and it worked for a while. Honestly, it really did. But it was only after I got into working with the energy of the stones and getting wisdom from both invisible and visible realms and investing my life in gaining this wisdom that I began to know that there was also a very purposeful way and a very targeted way in which the energy of stones could be used. Anyway, if you know what I'm talking about and you've been working with crystals for a while and you're not seeing any kind of results, the good thing is that you don't have to remain in that state, because from today until the end of the month, I'm going to be offering a rare discount of my crystal consultations at 50% off of the original price. So that's going to be $50, so that the crystal love and wisdom can flow through to you, and so that you can also begin to experience some effective results as a result of working with your crystal babies, okay? For some of us, there's really no time to waste when you're working with these spiritual tools. Sometimes just by getting information, things can happen very speedily. And always, we have that choice of, do I want this fast or do I want it slow? So I'm offering you that option where you can get that information you need speedily. So take advantage of this and book your consultation today. You can go to my website, crystalstock.com. There's a menu titled Special Offers. Click on that and it will give you the information you need. And I'm also going to place a link to that in the description box below. Anywho, crystal lovers, when using crystals for specific purposes, whether the purpose is for healing, whether it's for protection, whether it's for relationships, whether it's for wealth creation, there is a strategy. There is a method to the madness of working with crystals effectively. For example, there's a huge difference between these crystal bracelets here. Some of them do not work effectively because they don't have a focused or specific directed energy in them, or in the way they are made, for them to be able to produce some specific results. The way crystal jewelry is made really matters because it affects the way the energy flows. Some of these crystals are made in such a way that there's a block in the energy just by the way the stones are put together. So pay attention to this because there's a lot going on out there in the markets, and if you're not really aware of some of these things, then you can really buy some crystals which you might think might be working just because it's in the form of a bracelet or it's in the form of a necklace, but then there are certain things going on that may not allow the energy to flow the way it needs to flow. Okay, some other things that matter when you're working with crystals and which can make a consultation very, very useful for you is considering things like the shape of the crystal that you're using. Are you using a round crystal, or are you using a square crystal, or should you be using round or square when you're working with crystals for your healing purposes or even for spiritual purposes or whatever? Knowing and understanding things like that can be very useful. What type of metal are you using in your crystal? Are you using copper? Are you using gold? Are you using silver? And how is it affecting the energy of the crystals? And should you use copper or should you not use copper? Or should you include silver or not silver? Or should it be gold? Things like that really, really affect the flow of energy. And also another thing is the number of crystals that you work with to achieve a specific purpose. There are some purposes that can be achieved by using a specified number of crystals and nothing more or nothing less. So there's a magic and a wisdom in that as well. And then there's also another aspect that sometimes you might consider. If certain crystals are known to do a specific thing, should you use amethyst or fluorite for this particular thing because they're both purple and they both achieve specific things, and which one is better and which one is not? Or should you use tiger eye or pyrite or bloodstone because some of these crystals target the blood? So things like that are very useful, and these things come out in a consultation to help you really target those specific things that you're working with so that you can get effective results. So it really doesn't matter whether The thing is known to do one thing. Is it black obsidian or is it black tourmaline for protection? You know what I mean? Like, you have to understand these dynamics, and these differences can be very specific to an individual situation and are very, very crucial in determining whether people get results from working with specific crystals or not. Okay, so if you're working with crystals for any particular purpose and you have not been getting the results that you want, the questions to ask are you really using the right crystals, or is there another crystal that is more effective than the one that you are currently using? Or if you're using a crystal combination or wearing several crystals at the same time, is there a specific crystal in that group that is canceling out the effects of another crystal, which is the principal stone, that is really able to give you the results you want? You need to know that. I think for those who are using crystals with intention and with a consciousness behind it, these types of things are very important to know, because honestly, it's really a waste of time, at least in my opinion, to really just be working with crystals for the sake of working with crystals and really not be getting any targeted results. I don't know. If you're like me, then you know what I mean. We need those results because results matter. We need to be up and enjoying our lives to the max. And we need to really be enjoying the beauty and the healing effects of these beautiful beings, right? Yeah, I think so. So instead of wearing your crystals day by day, month by month, year by year, and not seeing or experiencing any type of discernible physical, emotional, mental results, or instead of just wondering why your crystals are not working, or whether they're working or not, or what type of crystals to wear for what, take advantage of my 50% discount offer and book yourself a one-on-one consultation today. Remember, this offer will only be available until the end of the month, so you can go to my website, crystalstock.com, click on the menu that says special offers, or I'll put a link to the description down below. And also you can email me at caroline@crystalstock.com, and then we can also take it from there. Okay, I can't wait to talk to you so we can start making a difference in your life. So I'll see you on the other side. All right, bye.